The balance of power in the Middle East is shifting, and Israel is feeling the pressure. For decades, Israel dominated regional politics with military strength and strategic alliances. But now, a new force is rising. Turkey, under the leadership of Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, is expanding its influence, and Israel sees it as a direct threat. A former Israeli intelligence officer has sounded the alarm. He warns that Turkey is not just another regional player. It is a powerful state with economic, military, and political leverage that far surpasses that of Iran. Unlike Iran, Turkey is not isolated. It has strong ties with the West, controls critical trade routes, and maintains a powerful army as the second-largest force in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The Israeli government is now in panic mode. Reports suggest that Turkey is forming new military and political alliances in Syria, pushing back Iran and Russia while gaining control over key territories. The latest warning comes from an Israeli writer who claims that Turkey's ambitions extend far beyond Syria. He argues that Erdogan is laying the groundwork to reshape the entire Middle East and challenge Israel's dominance. One of the key figures behind this strategy is Turkey's foreign minister, who was formerly the head of intelligence. He is not just a diplomat, he is the mastermind behind Turkey's rise. His approach includes strengthening Turkish influence in Libya, expanding military presence in the Mediterranean, and negotiating with both Russia and Western nations to secure Turkey's regional dominance. Meanwhile, Israel is struggling to find an answer. Netanyahu's government is pushing for stronger ties with Arab states like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates in an attempt to contain Turkey. But the reality is clear. These countries are watching Turkey's rise with caution, but they are also unwilling to act as Israel's shield. Turkey's military expansion is not the only concern for Israel. The economic power Ankara wields is just as dangerous. Turkey has become a major player in the global arms industry. Its weapons production has increased dramatically, and its advanced drone technology is being used in conflicts across the region. With a growing defense industry, Turkey no longer depends on Western suppliers, making it even more independent and unpredictable. But there's more. Turkey also controls key energy routes, supplying gas to Europe and holding strategic leverage over European Union policies. And with millions of refugees in Turkey, Ankara has a powerful bargaining chip over European nations who fear another mass migration crisis. Israel sees all of this as a direct threat to its own influence. In response, Israeli officials are now pushing for alliances with Greece and Cyprus, hoping to counter Turkey's presence in the Mediterranean. But Netanyahu knows this is not enough. He understands that Turkey's rise could permanently change the region, limiting Israel's power and influence. This is why Israeli leaders are desperate to avoid conflict, yet they are rapidly running out of options. The question now is, will Israel find a way to contain Turkey, or is it too late? With Erdogan strengthening ties with regional powers and expanding his country's military reach, Netanyahu's nightmare is turning into reality. For years, Israel has operated with impunity in the Middle East, confident that no country could truly challenge its dominance. But Turkey is proving to be different. It is not isolated. It is not weak. It is not afraid to assert its power. Now, the world is watching. Will Netanyahu take a drastic step to counter Turkey's rise? Or will Israel be forced to accept a new reality, where it is no longer the most dominant power in the region? One thing is certain. Israel's fear of Turkey is real, and the balance of power is shifting before our eyes.